Welcome again to the channel. We have another question on the board. We have the 2 raised to the power y plus 4 raised to the power y plus 8 raised to the power y is equal to 39. And we're asked to find the value of y. So let's get on with the solution to this question. So we have solution 2 raised to the power y plus 4 raised to the power y plus 8 raised to the power y is equal to 39. Now we can rewrite 4 and 8 to have 2 similar to the 2 raised to the power y. So we can rewrite them as 2 raised to the power something. So 4 we can rewrite to 2 raised to the power 2. And 8 we can rewrite to 2 raised to the power 3. And then 39, we can rewrite 39 in such a way that, it can fit into the left-hand side as well. So 39 is the same thing as 3 raised to the power 3 plus 3 raised to the power 2 plus 3 raised to the power 1. Now, we know that a raised to the power mn is the same thing as a raised to the power nm, which is also equal to a raised to the power mn. Okay, that's sorted. So now we'll rewrite our equation, and it becomes 2 raised to the power y squared plus 2 raised to the power y cubed equals 3 cubed plus 3 squared plus 3 raised to the power 1. So now we can see that the left-hand side looks similar to the right-hand side in terms of the powers. So now we're going to move what we have on the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So now we have 2 raised to the power y cubed plus 2 raised to the power y squared plus 2 raised to the power y minus 3 raised to the power 3 minus 3 squared minus 3 equals 0. Now, let 2 raised to the power y equals p. All right? And then we're going to come back to that later on. So now, the equation now becomes p cubed plus p squared plus p minus 3 cubed minus 3 squared minus 3 equals 0. Now, so let's collect like powers. So we have p cubed minus 3 cubed plus p squared minus 3 squared plus p minus 3 equals 0. So now we know that a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b, a squared plus b squared plus ab. And also we know that a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b and a plus b. So let's substitute these formulas into our equation. So for p cubed minus 3 cubed, it becomes p minus 3 into p squared plus 3 squared plus 3p. And then we go over to p squared minus 3 squared, and it becomes plus p minus 3, p plus 3, and then finally plus p minus 3 equals 0. Now we can see from our equation that p minus 3 is common. So let's collect p minus 3 as a common factor. So we have p minus 3. And then what we have left here is p squared plus 3 squared is 9, so we might as well just put it in, plus 3p, then we'll come here, plus p plus 3, and then if you divide this, factor out p minus 3, what we have left here is 1, okay, and that's equal to 0. So now we have two equations, right? This one and that one. So our first equation, let's resolve what we have here in the second one. So we have p minus 3 into p squared. 3p plus p will give us 4p. 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. And that's equal to 0. Okay, so we have two equations. P minus 3 equals 0. And p squared plus 4p plus 13 equals 0. Now for the first one, p is equal to 3. That's a real number. And onto the second question, equation, right? We employ the quadratic formula. Our a is equal to 1. Our b is equal to 4. And our c is 13. So we have that p is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this becomes minus 4 plus or minus 16 minus 4 times 3 is 12. 52 divided by 2. Now, so our p is equal to minus 4 plus or minus the root of, so 52 minus 16, we have 6. 36, so we have minus 36. That's correct. Yeah, minus 36 divided by 2. Okay, so this becomes minus 4 plus or minus root of minus 1 root of 36 divided by 2. So p is equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of minus 1 is I, imaginary number. Root of 36 is 6, because 6 squared is 36, divided by 2. So we can collect like terms from here. 2 is 1, 2 is 2, and that's 3. So the p is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 3i. So p is minus 2 plus 3i minus 2 minus 3i. Looking at both, there are no real numbers here. So we're not going to use any of these. So we're going to go back to our first answer where our p was equal to 3. So p is equal to 3. Now we recall that, what was it we did with p? We said p was equal to 2 raised to the power y, right there. P is 2 raised to the power y. So we go back and we recall that our p is 2 raised to the power y. Okay, and now we know that p is 3. So therefore, 2 raised to the power y is equal to 3. Now to solve for y, we have to supply log to both sides. And if we do, it becomes 2 raised to the power y equals log of 3. Now y can come over here. The exponent y can come down there. And it becomes y log 2 equals log 3. Now to find the value of y, we need to just divide through by log. 2. And we have that y is equal to log 3 divided by log 2. Now, we know that log a over log b is the same as log a base b. So, applying this formula, our y finally becomes log 3 base 2. And this is the final answer for our y. Now, if we go back to the equation says 2 raised to the power y plus 4 raised to the power y plus 8 raised to the power y is equal to 39. Now, let's check in order to validate our answer. So let's see if our answer is correct. So we need to plug in the value of y into our initial equation to see if we add up everything on the left hand side, if we're going to get what we have on the right hand side. So here we have 2 log of 3 base 2 plus 4 log of 3 base 2 plus 8 log of 3 base 2, and we're trying to find out if that's equal to 39. Now, we have 2 raised to the power log of 3 base 2 plus 2 squared log of 3 base 2 plus 8 is the same thing as 2 raised to the power 3 log of 3 base 2. Is that equal to 39? Now, we can see from here that these 2 can go over there and become log of 3 squared base 2. 3 can go over there as well and become 2 log of 3 cubed base 2. And we're trying to find out if that's equal to what we have on the right hand side. Now, we know that a log of base AB is equal to b. This is our standard natural log formula. Now, let's implement this formula in our equation. So now we have 3 plus 3 squared plus 3 raised to the power 3, and see if that's equal to 39. Now we're going to have to add that up. So this becomes 3 plus 9 plus 27, 39. If we add up what we have on the left hand side, this is 39, because this is 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 27 is 39. So you see that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Therefore, the value of our y, which is this log 3 base 2, is correct. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.